I work on the road, so I'm constantly away from home. I stay in hotels 2 to 4 nights a week.
I have 6 kids that range from 2 years old all the way to 15. Every day is a little different. My husband works on the river, so he's gone for weeks at a time.
Well, I learned about Babylon from my insurance company. They kept sending me things like, hey, did you know that you can access this from home? And I'm like, really? Yeah, I didn't know that. This really appealed to me, especially if something just comes up, and I'm in a different state. I don't want to have to search for a doctor. That's how I began using it. And now it's like, I would almost prefer it over going to see my primary care.
I live in a tiny area. I mean, literally the population is like a couple thousand. So we don't have really big options on healthcare unless we travel. Like, it's just insane. Like, I drive an hour just to go to regular doctors, and I'm having to yell at everybody because everybody's slacking. Now it's kind of like having that doctor come into your home because you don't have to go to them. They can come to you.
And just being able to schedule an appointment from an app, it goes directly to your calendar. It takes a couple steps out, which isn't that big of a deal for most people, but for me, I guess it is. The smallest little wins are big wins. So,
especially with 6 kids, somebody's always getting hurt, usually at the worst time ever. It'll either be right at bedtime that they get hurt, or, somebody won't tell me something in the morning time and they're like, well, I've been hurting all day. And and you're like, urgent care is closed, and, the ER is going to take forever. So it's been nice to know that I can just pop on in the middle of the night if I have to, or at bedtime, and there's urgent care doctors available and I don't have to wait around.
I just love you guys. Just don't go anywhere.